Sathya here and you're watching Millennial Edits, and today I'm going to show you a tutorial on Element 3D. That's a plugin for After Effects by videocopilot.net, a plugin very effective for animating 3D objects inside After Effects. So it consumes Also, all the assets will be linked in the description below and you can use them. They are completely free. The skull is made by me and the another background is a completely free object. Now if you want to use your own assets, you can use them obviously. So yeah, let's get started. So first things first, create a new composition with any resolution and frame rate you want. I took 1920 x 1080 because that is full HD res and with 25 fps. Now create a new solid and name it element, or if you can leave it like that only. I do that most of the time, but for the sake of tutorial I'm naming it element. Now go to the effect and presets or use the FX console plugin by Video Copilot, which makes it easier to put effects on the layer. I will use the plugin throughout the tutorial, so if you want you can download it from the videocopilot.net or just search in the effects and presets. Now drag and drop the element and then go to the scene setup and click on import, and then import the objects that I've provided in the link in description below. So that's it. Now you have the elements imported into your scene. This skull was created by me using Element 3D only. So yeah, you can use it. Now right click on this panel and create a new group, and then move the background object onto it, and then select 2 there, and there you go. Now you have 2 groups which you can edit manually now. Now we are going to add material and textures onto the object. I'm going to put gold material on the skull, and for the background part we are going to select any material that would suit on it. So let's just try this chrome material or black maybe. Just do whatever you like. Click OK, and this is what your scene is going to look like.
Nice.
So now let us fix the position of the object. But first we'll create the null object for the group 1, and then we are going to adjust it. You can also rename it if you want. I'll do the renaming for the tutorial's sake, but it's fully up to you if you want to rename it or not. It just keeps things organized, nothing else. So we'll adjust the position and scale of it. Now we're going to create a null object for the second background group, and we'll just use the particle applicator on it and click the grid option and make the x and y 1 and increase the value of z. Now we are going to position it and rename the layer first. Now we are going to create a new camera so that we can view if the replicator effect is working or not, and to see the spacing between the replicators. So for moving the camera you can press C on your keyboard or press Shift C on your keyboard, so you can change the view mode of the camera. So now move it accordingly to see the spacing between the replicators. Adjust the value of the spacing and the number of replicators on the z-axis. this is perfect. So we are after seeing it from the camera. So now we are going to reset the camera to the original position, and we are going to use the camera later. Our composition is set up to 50% now, so we have to go 50% from here. We are going to create a 10-second loop, so I'll just press N on 10-second mark, so it will loop 10 seconds. You can drop the music in here, and according to the beat we are going to animate rest of the composition. So just find the drop and put it there. Now after finding the beat, we are going to animate the background. So just keyframe the position of the second group and press Ctrl R on the keyboard to bring out the rulers, and then place him on the first keyframe, and then go to the last keyframe and adjust the position so you can make the exact keyframe so it loops out throughout 10 seconds. So yeah, this is how I create my loop videos. Just the first frame and the last frame of the video should be equal so that we can get the looping effect. So yeah, now adjust the position of the background so it loops out, and yeah, then we are done with the background. So after doing the background, we are going to animate the skull doing the headbang. So go to the null object of the skull and keep or you can put the keyframe on 1 second and change the middle value so it loops out. So we are going to make the head go up on the first keyframe, and then the same keyframe we are going to add on the 1 second mark. And in middle we are going to make it go down. So I think this is it. Now select all the keyframes by dragging the mouse and press F9, or right click and go to the easy ease option. I press F9 most of the time. Now go to the graph editor and hold down the keyframes and make them look like this. This is the graph editor where you change the speed of the animation so it looks smooth or fastened. So yeah, this is how it should be for the headbang. Yeah, this looks great. Now for looping out the keyframes, we are going to Alt click the stopwatch and type loop out, and back it's there. So this is the expression for looping out your keyframes throughout the composition. So yeah, this is how you make the headbanging. And now we are going to create some textures for the background and the cross on the head of skull. Now we are going to create a new composition. I'm going to take 2000x 2000 pixel. So now press Ctrl Y for creating a new solid and take any color you want for the blinking. I'm taking red and black. And now I'm going to place the red one above it. Then press T on the keyboard to show the opacity, and then press Ctrl Alt on the keyframe so that it becomes the button type keyframe. So move 2 frames ahead and then change the value of opacity to 0, and then 2 frames ahead again, and then make it 100 again. So now we have a blinking type animation, and now we are going to alt click the opacity and type loop out expression there. So we get this kind of effect. So now we are going to change the name of the composition for the sake of the tutorial. It is RB blink. And now we are going to duplicate the composition to create another type of blinking, just the opposite of the one. So we are going to change the value to 0 on the first frame, and second will be 100 and 0 again. So you get another type of blinking here. So now you go to the main composition and drag and drop both of the blinking there, and then turn them off. So now go to the element and go to custom layers, and then texture maps, then select the textures we just created. Now go to the scene setup and now here we have to select some default textures on the things we are going to apply. Now go there and then select the custom preset one in the drop down menu and increase the saturation. Then click OK and go. Now we have to change the skull part. Now select the skull texture and then go to diffuse and select the custom map too. And yeah, that is it. Now press OK and you can see the textures now. Now see, this is how it's going to be now.
Wow!
Now we are going to add some change to the composition, which I forgot on the first part. You should do it together while importing the objects. So first we increase the size of the chain, and then we are going to rotate it, and then duplicate them and put them accordingly. So after placing the chains, this is the result we get. So yeah, this is it. Okay, one thing I forgot to tell you, how to change the reflectivity of the skull part. So go to the scene setup and select the skull, and then go to the reflectivity mode and select spherical there. Yeah, this is it. Now your skull will be reflective according to the environment. Now we are going to shake the camera. Just select the camera and keyframe the rotation option on the Z axis, and then go to the 1 second mark and then change the rotation, and then go to another time. According to the beat, you can adjust the keyframes. So yeah, this is how you do it. Just follow the steps according to your music that you have chosen. Yeah, just place the keyframes accordingly, and then select all the keyframes and easy ease them. Just press F9 on your keyboard after selecting, and we get some easy eased keyframes. This is it. You are done. 90% of work is done here. Now we are going to just apply some effects over it. Just some CC and other effects, so you can get the final version out of it. We are going to apply a glow on the adjustment layer. You can create an adjustment layer by pressing Ctrl-Alt-Y, and then just drag and drop the glow and increase the radius accordingly. You just have to play around with the settings. Now we're going to create another adjustment layer and apply some other effects like race. This is CC race. I'm going to use all the plugins that are included in the After Effects already and not the third-party plugins, so that it can be easier for you. So yeah, this is how we create the race. We just have to change the opacity so that it blinks. Go to another frame, just like how we did it earlier. Yeah, we are getting there. Add some curves to the adjustment layer so the colors looks little faded and realistic. So yeah, this is it. Yeah, you can add one more preset there called CC lens, which gets this distorted corner effect, which looks good. You can distort the edges. This is just a personal preference. You can use any preset there. I'm going to give my top 10 presets video soon. So yeah, keep tuned for that. So I think we are done here, and let's just see the result. Okay, so guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it, and if you need any help regarding this project or any other projects, or you have any doubt regarding this tutorial, just let me know in my Instagram DMs. And if you need any help regarding motion graphics, cinematography or photography, just let me know in my Instagram DM. I'll try to help you. And yeah, I know my English sucks, so if you want me to make a tutorial in Hindi, then please comment down below. We can try that. And yeah, if you like my Hindi better, then we can obviously switch to Hindi. So yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching the video. Please make sure you subscribe my channel and hit like. So yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching.